Come to order. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilwoman Perkins Dusty.
Here.
Councilman Questa.
Here.
Councilman Grover.
Here.
Councilman Gonzalez.
Here.
Councilman Keenan.
Here.
Councilman Sedan.
Here.
Councilman Mazza.
Here.
President Bowman.
Here. Hey, guys. At this time, we'll please stand. Pledge allegiance to the flag. Councilman Gonzalez.
Almighty God, as we legislate for our community, may a strong sense of justice and fair play permeate what we do. Above all, may we seek out your holy will. Give us the strength to follow it, regardless of all human considerations. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This is a regular meeting of the City Council that is appropriated in the annual meeting notice of 2013, which was filed in the City Clerk's office and posted on the bulletin board on December 27, 2012, and sent to the Star Ledger, Home News Tribune, and complies with the provision of the Open Public Meeting Law of New Jersey. And at this time, we have public speaking. Any resident, taxpayer, would like to address City Council in matter, please step forward, speak your name and address for the record. You do so at this time. Any resident, taxpayer, would like to address City Council in any matter, please step forward, state your name and address for the record.
Yes, my name is Christopher Nelson. I live at 746 Trumbull Street. I understand there's only 5 minutes here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I brought a few things to leave with the council rules and everything as an example of what I will speak on. And I'm gonna get right to it. This Friday past, I spoke with the recreation director, Mr. Odessa, and I'm going to read off what we discussed and many of the issues concerning my neighborhood. And I got some feedback that was positive. And in our neighborhood, there has been plans going on, but I think that the citizens have been informed as far as like development and sites that's being relocated into our backyard, such as regional industrial management parks. And I feel that that's a no-no, because I'm going to leave a picture to show you why I say it. And secondly, I'm here to present these pictures about Miller Playground. Miller Playground needs some enhancement, needs some work done. And Mr. Odessa endorsed it, he co-signed it. He said, yes, everything that's in his, on his board, pictures, he said is doable. But the only way it can be done is that I need Councilwoman Ms. Perkins and Councilman Mr. Goldman to draw the bonds. And he said he can get every player that needs to be involved to start working on this. And I'm hopeful that we can possibly do something for this summer. And also, if we can also include the young girls as far as when it comes to activities, they don't have anything really to their exposure to enjoy. The boys have a basketball court, and many of our girls take part in volleyball. So I was wondering if possibly we can, get a volleyball court in there or something like that. And many of the things I have on here. So if you can look over and hopefully that, you guys can embrace the idea, because they will be very encouraging and welcoming, I said. So, I hope that I can get your support.
Can you just bring those to the city clerk? We thank you for the work that you have done, to let us know what we need to continue to do in the city. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
And if I may, in regards to what I was saying, I'm going to
Use the microphone, sir, please. Use the microphone. Anyone? We can't hear you on this side.
He said he just wanted to leave those pictures with the city clerk, yeah.
This is the development that since regional, industrial laws company, been, on the corner of Division. It's been a feeding ground for rodents. Now they run it off, and this is what I'm developing in my backyard. So if they move from the corner they own into, back to South Park Street, I live on Trump Street. So they're gonna be on South Park, that's the plan now. So I hope that won't happen. And I would like, if it does happen, at least let us get a vote on that. Because we haven't been informed. The only way I know about this is by attending the community meeting. Many of us are misinformed because we don't know how important it is to attend these meetings. And so, 9 times out of 10, decisions will be made without our input. And I can't have that. Respectfully, I respect you all for doing the job, but I would like to also think you will keep us in mind. Thank you, that's all I have to say.
Thank you, thank you very much.
Anyone else like to address city council on any matter? Please state your name and address for record, please, ma'am.
Hello, my name is Maria Echevarria. I live at 321 Westfield Avenue, Elizabeth. Councilman, it's good to see you on Thursday. Just so you know, it was good to see you guys over there at my Corvette, because you know we need a lot with special needs and everything. I'm still going to talk about autism. I think that Trinitas should have more for autism than what they have. They really don't have for autism. I know my son was getting therapy there, but it just wasn't right. You know, the lady got my son upset, and it's in his record that they put me down and I got my son upset, and I don't think it's fair. You know, I know that when I spoke to the therapist supervisor, she's taken the credentials or whatever, however you want to call it, you know, the therapist, but they don't take the credentials of the mom, and I think that they're not as informed sometimes about things, just like with education. Sometimes doctors can be wrong too, just like with education, that a parent doesn't know their child and things of that nature. You know, I'm trying to get art therapy for my son, because he used to get creative arts therapy, and they said it helped to calm him down and stuff like that. I think we need some type of recreational something for autism. It's really, really hard, you know. I know I had him in the PAL years ago, but because of his heart condition, you know, I had to take him out of flag football. He got tackled, so that was that. And so, just anything with autism, special needs, all that good stuff, you know. I'm still looking for something. In Elizabeth, you know, I don't know why I take 2 buses, you know, to go to Mountainside. You know, I think in Elizabeth we have a lot of autism here, and I think we should be able to handle it here. You know, instead of having to go so far all the time, either to Newark or to Mountainside or wherever it is. You know, so that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Just one thing, ma'am, can you just, I'm gonna talk to you after the meeting, I'm gonna give you my card, because I've been talking to, the freeholders and, Avenue Series and a couple other people about, developing some autism programs here in the city of Elizabeth. And I just want you to work with me on that so we can
Need
begin.
that on the 17th.
Okay, so we can begin to do a parent
All
type
3
of.
meetings.
Okay. Let me take it. Yeah, I've been talking to some people about it. Let me just take it. What's your number?
Ma'am, can you, Councilman, can you guys, you said you want to see it after the meeting, right?
No, I'm taking her number now. 761.
Anyone else would like to address the council in matter, please step forward, give your name and address for the record.
Good evening. My name is Jose Rodriguez. I live at 618 Jackson Avenue.
Thank you, Mr. President.
I'm going to speak about, or tonight I want to speak also about special education and some activities, pretty much what Maria was talking about. In our city, I was doing some research, and as a special education teacher, I found that in our city, 1 out of every 10 students in our public schools are special education students. it's over 2,200 children that are in our public schools, like I said, that have some type of cognitive disability, ranging from severe to obviously some students that can be what they call mainstream in classrooms. I was also researching and through the City of Elizabeth website and through some contacts, and I've come to find out that there's not many after-school programs for children with disabilities. I know we have programs SOAR 1, SOAR 2, we have the Office of Youth Services that provide lots of after-school activities for our youth here in the city, which is great, and which gives our children lots of good things that they need. We also have future leaders program and so on and so forth. But what I found is that many parents who have special needs children find it hard to find after-school care that is meaningful for their child. They have sometimes at schools they have after-school programs which are great and all, but they're not tailored specifically to the specific needs of their child. So I was just wondering, as a council, if you could perhaps study the idea of if we can have some type of programs after school that are specific for children with special needs. I know that children with cognitive disabilities is a huge field, meaning we have children that are severely handicapped to children that are not so severely handicapped, so it's not an easy issue to deal with. But I was hoping that if we could do something for these children and for these parents. These children are the most at risk in our city, and I think how we treat them is we need to treat them a little bit better and maybe have some other options for our parents here in the city. So, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else address City Council in any matter, please step forward. Give your name and address for the record. Any resident taxpayer like to address City Council in any matter, please step forward. Give your name and address for the record. Seeing none, close that portion of the meeting. Public hearing, since there's no public hearing, with the consent of my colleague, I will dispense with the reading of the petition and communication and report to City Office and move on to orders on the first reading. I have none on the first reading, and I didn't have it on final passes. So new business.
Authorize amendment to the fiscal year 2013 budget to insert as an item of revenue with State of New Jersey Department of Housing and Urban Development, housing opportunities for persons with AIDS grant in the amount of $963,000. Authorize an amendment to the fiscal year 2013 budget to insert as an item of revenue with State of New Jersey Department of Motor Vehicles drunk driving enforcement grant in the amount of $12,176.69. Authorize the award of a contract to Trinitas Regional Medical Center, Elizabeth, for the implementation of an employee assistance program and an alcohol education program for the period January 1, 2013 through December 31st, 2013 in an amount not to exceed $40,000. Authorize the award of a contract to the Birdsall Service Group, Cranford, New Jersey, to provide professional services in connection with health and safety compliance programs for year 2013 in an amount not to exceed $80,000. Authorize the award of a contract to Language Line Services, Dallas, Texas, for telephone interpreter services for the police department and the municipal court for the period November 1, 2012 through October 31st, 2013 at a cost of $50,000. Authorize the proper city officials to enter into a memorandum of agreement with the University Hospital Lattimore Practice at UMDNJ to provide diagnosis, treatment, monitoring, case management, and field services for city residents confirmed or suspected of tuberculosis disease for the period January 1, 2013 to December 31st, 2013 in an amount not to exceed $42,965.
You heard the reading of the resolution. What is your pleasure?
Move the resolution for vote.
Move next, second, any comments? Seeing none, roll call.
Councilwoman Perkins Dusting.
Aye.
Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Grover.
Aye.
Councilman Gonzalez.
Aye.
Councilman Keenan.
Aye.
Councilman Sedan.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Moore.
Aye, 8 ayes, resolution passed.
Establish handicap parking spaces in front of the premises located at 876 Bond Street, 610 Court Street, and 647 South Park Street. Pay utility bills.
You have to read the resolution, what is your pleasure?
Move the resolutions for a vote, Mr. President.
Move and second, any comments? Seeing none, roll call.
Councilwoman Perkins Dusting.
Aye.
Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Grover.
Aye.
Councilman Gonzalez.
Aye.
Councilman Keenan.
Aye.
Councilman Sedan.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Gonzalez.
Aye. 8 ayes. Combination, any combination? In the memorial, Mr. James Taylor and Madeline Marie Russo. In the memorial, seeing how we all stand for a memorial. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.